Now, our sheriff said the statement was taken out of context. There is never a context or a situation that would ever justify a statement like that.
Well, the nice thing about this piece of equipment is that if somebody is directing fire toward a team that's trying to get in, they safely can pull right up to a fire, take enemy fire, and still try to address a threat without being fear of getting shot.
So I'm thinking that is totally appropriate in Iraq, but what kind of a situation in the U.S. would you see that happening?
I mean, we've got a lot of constitutionalists and a lot of people that stockpile weapons, a lot of ammunition. I mean, we've got a lot of constitutionalists and a lot of people that stockpile weapons, a lot of ammunition. They have weapons here locally.
3 seconds of video and 3 seconds of something taken out of context.
There isn't any debate about this. It's a matter of right and it's a matter of wrong. It is right to support the Constitution of the United States and the rule of law, and it is wrong to threaten those that believe that you're going to hunt them down with an MRAP.
Tell me your thoughts when you first heard the deputy making those comments.
Oh my gosh, it was so frustrating. You know, this is my hometown. You know, I live in North Spokane, and Spokane Valley is just right in my backyard. And when he talks about, how they have the MRAP vehicles because extremists and terrorists that stockpile guns and ammo and stuff, it just makes me really upset in the stomach. I don't like it.
I know that we had the remarks made by the officer about the MRAP being used for constitutionalists. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like we have a lawless government who has no respect for the people, and we see this all the time. The sheriff indicated that he had an MRAP to go after constitutionalists, gun owners, and felt threatened by that. But that's the foundation of this country. So I think that's kind of irrational to have a fear against the people who stand for this country.
I would say that deputy is doing nothing but conveying the message that Ozzy's crew is doing that. I had the privilege of doing both. I had the privilege of going through a Reserve Sheriff's Academy down in California. I had the consequence of going through the U.S. Army's training. Both trainings are completely different. They should be. Here we're blending it. We're blending the training, and this is why we've got the problems that we do.
It's getting out of hand, and that's what the government wants. I don't know if we take anything. They're going for the guns. I mean, you take the Second Amendment away, that's the teeth of the entire Constitution.
I have to ask the question, what training did that deputy receive to make him feel so comfortable he would say that in public in front of a Walmart? It is muscle memory, I agree with you. The sheriff wants to talk about context. Let's talk about context. The militarization of our police forces across this country is dividing this country.
You know who the SPLC is, the Southern Poverty Law Center. Okay. So they are a hate watch group, and they are now training police all across America, including right here in Spokane. And they're basically saying that patriots, conservative Americans, constitutionalists, and libertarians are a terror threat. What do you think about that?
Of course, we're the bad guys, right? Yeah. And the mainstream media always is twisting things to give us the half-truth or a complete on lie. We're always stuck there as the bad guys for some reason.
What I'm concerned about is the fact that they have this thought in their mind that the public, the citizens of this county, of this state, of this country are somehow the enemy of the law enforcement. I think that's come through training, and I think that we need to stop that and re-educate these people.
There's an attitude among our public officials that they're in charge, that they are the masters and we are the servants, and it's not the other way around. They're the servants and we're the masters.
So today we stand in defiance of tyranny. We stand in defiance of those who hate the Constitution. We stand in defiance of those who would take our guns, and we say, no more. The line in the sand is here, and we are not going to back up one single inch. And we don't just say that for Spokane Valley, we say that for all of Americans who want to live free. So today we call on our sheriff here in Spokane Valley to apologize to the community, to apologize to the American people, to conduct a constitutional rights class for law enforcement. And if he won't do that, we call on him to resign, and if he won't do that, we will recall this sheriff. And also probably send the MRAP back home, huh? I want to say also that the next time that this sheriff decides to challenge somebody to a debate and we show up to take him up on that, don't suddenly go on vacation, okay? Just actually do what you say you're going to do.
I know he's fought for our rights. I fought for our rights. We have a lot of veterans here who fought for our rights and our freedom, and we will not stand by it and let those of us who have served be called terrorists. That is not all right with me. That is not all right with us.
We need to stand up and say enough is enough. Barack Obama, you're not going to do it here, and not in my lifetime. I will bleed on my flag to make sure those stripes stay red. I will do that, no problem.
Ozzy, you're here to serve us and our community. You are not here to build a military-style strike force.
Now keep in mind that not only is this government militarizing our police departments, but this same government purchased shooting targets of American citizens. This should cause shivers to run up the spine of every American. There's a list of things this government is doing that tells us they're planning to take on American citizens. But these two things alone, militarizing the police and purchasing civilian shooting targets of American citizens, what else do you need to know?